At Turgul station in Uzbekistan, suitcase traders invade the Dushanbe-Moscow train. The traders keep changing at every station, almost all the way to the Kazakh border. Our train was to travel through the ancient Uzbek cities of Termez, Karshi and Uchkuduk, but the train stations in these cities were practically invisible, because freight trains were standing between us and the platform. Fortunately, our local cameraman in Urgench, along the route to Moscow, was able to show us what was happening at the station. Only a year ago, thousands of migrants traveled to Russia confident of finding work. But today the situation is quite different. The current economic crisis has disrupted many migrants' plans. Now most workers only travel to Russia when their friends and family assure them that there are employment opportunities.
И они сами больше свою жизнь рассказывают, и как в России, где он работал, и что было, и как мама звонила, и как вот хотят его женить, там, и что 30-е. Они более, вот пассажиры больше общительные. Но когда едут на работу, особенно первые 2 дня, они какие-то такие грустные. Gulya Vahitova, a mother of 4, is traveling to Moscow for the 10th time. She works as a chef at a continental restaurant in Orekhovo-Zuyeva, near Moscow. Gulya is a recent widow. Her husband had also worked in Russia, but to the surprise of his friends and family, he started drinking heavily. It wasn't long before he became sick and died. Since then, Gulya is the main breadwinner in her family. She is a caring mother and a professional who knows how to keep her restaurant's clientele happy.
Оно должно быть поменьше масла, и оно должно быть помягче, и как бы смесь того, что жареное с тушеным, типа этого. А гурманы, вот, например, таджики, там, узбеки, они любят то, что пожирнее, и то, что вот прям именно пожаристое такое, прям с корочкой, там, вот это да.
On the train, Gulya wears her traditional dress, but she'll change into a blouse and jeans when she arrives in Russia. Gulya lives in a rented flat in Orekhovo-Zuyeva. She found her restaurant job through an advertisement, and she had to prove herself against tough competition. Today, she is well respected by the members of her team.
Я столько лет там работаю, столько лет, вот они меня видят, и они ни разу даже мне не скажут что-нибудь такого, вот, что-нибудь такого не скажут. Хотя говорили, мы к вашей нации относились по-другому, но познакомившись с тобой, у нас мнение сразу переменилось. Такое тоже было, не раз.
The Dushanbe-Moscow train is full of practicing Muslims who pray 5 times a day. Muhammad Ali, on his way to Moscow with hopes of driving a taxi, was particularly punctual. He checked his watch and pulled out a small rock with a compass attached to it to determine the right direction toward Mecca. Then he settled in the middle of the corridor and began praying as other religious passengers lined up behind him.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد.
There are more border checks ahead of us before we reach the steppes of Kazakhstan. We'll cross into that country in our next segment.
В следующем нашем рассказе.